Hi, everybody. This is Professor Burko, and I am going to talk to you about your second icebreaker assignment in this class. I call these icebreakers because the emphasis is on having some fun and learning and not worrying about grades. You will be able to revise your first draft of the second essay if you don't like the score on the first draft, and the second draft will be your score. You can write that after you get my feedback. You can also get feedback from the Writing Center before you submit to me, get my feedback, and then revise and get a final score. So it's set up for you to succeed, and I'm grading in this class on a mastery scale. So in other words, if you have mastered the assignment, you'll get an A or a B. I don't want to grade on a curve. And it's funny that I'm talking about grades because that's the topic of this essay. You're going to ask some research questions and answer them. Basically, what's the difference between learning and getting a grade? Does getting a grade get in the way of learning? Those kind of questions, okay? This is the only assignment in this class where I'm going to ask you to write about one topic and you're not going to be able to pick your topic. And there's a reason for that. You'll notice that this course is now called English C1000. It used to be called English 1A. And there was a statewide mandate that all of the community colleges in California, there's 107 of them, call the course the same thing, C1000, and also have similar course outlines. And there's a new emphasis on learning how to read scholarly material, academically sound reasoning, and then interpret that with your own words. And so reading is going to be a big part of this assignment. Um, Another big part of this assignment is understanding the difference between informal voice and formal scholarly voice. And we're going to be kind of moving away from the informal voice by your third essay and your fourth and the research paper. But just being aware of what a voice is a big thing. So, for instance, this is going to be an informal persuasion paper, and it's okay to use first person pronouns. Like in my experience, I have noticed I would recommend against saying I believe or I feel, because a lot of teachers, if you get in the habit of creating a paper that has those kind of statements in that, the teachers beyond me will get kind of brutal no matter what department you're in. If you're in the engineering program and you say, I believe this is the best design, or I feel this is the best design for a bridge, your teacher's going to say, I don't really care what you feel. Just state it. This is the best design for a bridge, and then support it. So we'll be kind of becoming aware of those nuances between having an informal voice and a formal voice. It's okay in this essay to use first person, maybe avoid those I feel sentences. It's okay to use second person. When you come to a bridge, you're wondering whether the bridge is, stable or not, or if it's going to fall into the lake. Um, you is second person pronoun, and that is also discouraged in formal voice, but in the informal paper you're writing now, it's going to be okay. So when you start to write this paper, try your hardest not to think about grades too much, okay? Try to enjoy the process. Try to embrace the idea that your teacher wants you to succeed, that you have numerous opportunities to master the writing style. And just the very topic of the essay itself is kind of an interesting study on the idea that, there are two different ideas going here. Are you mastering the critical thinking and the writing skills? And what's the grade going to be? They're two different things. So have some fun with this essay. Don't stress out. Don't develop any kind of anxiety about the grade. It's the icebreaker assignment number two. And if you have fun with it, you'll learn more. That's it for now. I look forward to working with you on these essays.